right, so I wanted to just give you a little tour on LinkedIn and some ideas that you might want to implement to start building and growing your network. So I've been working on, making sure that I consistently connect with people here on LinkedIn, growing my network. I think I'm what is it, up to like 622 contacts. So here's a couple of the things that you can do when you go in here and you got your contacts here, right? So I'll just give you an example of one that I just did here. So I just connected with this woman, Kat. So it was just a new connection. You can go on the, actually, let me take you back here. So when you go in here, it gives you suggestions on different people you can connect to. So I guess you got mutual connections, and so whatever, they give you recommendations or whatever. So I went in, made a connection with this woman, Kat. I don't really know what she does. Creator, CEO, Amazon best-selling author. Okay. So after we made the connection, she sent me a great to connect, Glenn. Happy almost Friday. My response to her was, hi, Kat. I gave up my day job, so all my days kind of blend together like one super day. Laugh out loud. It's nice to connect with you. I'd love to take a half hour sometime, and you and I could both show each other what we do. I found that using the LinkedIn platform to network pays amazing dividends. Sometimes we find ways to work together on something, and sometimes we just learn something new, but it's rarely a waste of time. Let me know if you're interested. Her response back, I totally get it. I work through the weekend sometimes and take care during the week sometimes. I would love to connect in that way. I agree. I love to learn what others are doing and find new ways that we can support each other. Next Tuesday morning is fairly open for me. Is that a day that would work for you? Now, what I did is on my Calendly, which Calendly's not really that expensive. I think it's, I want to say $10 a month or $12 a month or something, but it gives me the ability, because actually, let me rephrase it. There's a free version, but for a couple bucks a month, you can brand yourself and, a little bit more professional. So if you look at actually, let me see if I can expand this. If you look at this message here, Tuesday works. Here's a link to my calendar. It has contact info and scheduling. Pick a time that works for you and let's chat. So I send her this over. It's got my coaching logo, and which you can get a logo if you want to brand yourself that way. Go to Fiverr. I did spend a little bit more money on this logo. I did a 99 designs, I think, for a logo competition. And I believe I spent maybe 200 or 300 hours to get that logo made. But you can go to Fiverr and get pretty good logos. If you look at the Code 4 team, I think I spent maybe $25 or something getting that logo done. So, like I said, if you upgrade on Calendly, you can put your brand on there. If not, just use the free version. But look how professional that is, right? 30-minute networking call. And so let me read the rest here, and then because there's not much left, and then we'll click on that. So perfect. See you later. Just got the alert. Connect. She wants to connect on Zoom. So the way I have this set up here, if you click on this, it goes to, again, I can customize it. I got my picture here, and I specifically have a link for a 30-minute networking call. And I have that same message in here. So it's consistency. With my branding, I like to have consistent messages. Networking is a great way to share ideas and learn about new business concepts and tools. I always keep an open mind when meeting someone new. Sometimes we can find a way to do business together, and sometimes it is simply just a new connection, but rarely is it a waste of time. I look forward to learning more about you and your business, and also to share what I do with you. Clearly, you can tell when I read, I ad-lib, but you get the idea. So now someone goes in here and let's say she picks this day, and it pulls up your calendar. You can tell Calendly what days and times you want available or whatever. So if you click on the day and hit confirm, I have different options. And again, this is all stuff that you can do when you upgrade with Calendly. You can pick Starbucks. So if someone picks Starbucks, when you do the confirmation, it'll tell them which Starbucks it would be, which would be the one in Summers Point, New Jersey, if they're close by. Phone call. I have it where they get my phone number emailed to them, or actually, I think after the event's scheduled, and then it's also emailed to them. I use obviously my Vox Direct phone number, which then gives them an early look at one of the things that we're going to talk about on the call, which is Vox Direct. So when they call in, they're actually calling my Vox Direct number, so they already get to see a little bit of what I have to offer, and then or they could pick Zoom. And I do think she picked Zoom as her way that she wanted to connect. So as you can see, it's I'm already set up. It's professional. And I want to make sure that when I'm connecting with people on LinkedIn, that I'm being very clear that we are going to share each other's messages. And typically I'll let the person go first and let them explain to me what they do, and then I'll give them a 5-minute elevator pitch on some of the things that I want to talk about, and then we just see where the conversation goes. But it's a great way to connect, a great way to network, especially when you're building your network working from home. This is a great tool to do if you can do it consistently, where you're creating multiple new connections each day and filling up your calendar. Now, this isn't the only thing I do. There are other ways that you can play around, especially on LinkedIn. But this is a really, smooth and easy way to build your network. And hey, listen, you may learn about what somebody has, and maybe you'll be able to use their service, or maybe you can connect them with somebody else, or you just don't know until you get out there and start talking to people. And that's really what this business is all about. Is it's about connecting with people. And when you do it with a model of not just you pounding your message down somebody's throat, but actually going into it really looking at hey, I want to know what other people do, and I want to be able to share my message. It works a lot better than just trying to pound your message down people's throats. So anyway, hopefully you found that little LinkedIn training helpful. And if you did, give me a like, or just tell me what you got out of it, and maybe I'll do some more of these.